Next sentence is South Africa improved its road system by the border. Okay, so let me go ahead and repeat. South Africa improved its road system by the border. South Africa improved its road system.
This is my kitchen. And where's the oven at?
By the border. Now, I see you already erased the prior sentences. You had a correction. The word Andes. How do we spell Andes Mountain? Just spell Andes. Write it out for me. Andes. Ah, you spelled it right this time, but at first you spelled it wrong. Yeah, you put IES. Okay, very good. So I'll leave that. Can you underline the prepositional phrase? Excellent job. Let me give you the next sentence. We have 8 more minutes of sentence dictation. We had a total of 10 minutes, and you did 4 sentences already? Okay, so let's finish our 8 minutes. So what else do you have on the affirmative side for your debate topic of, wait, what's the debate topic again? Schools.
Should schools continue distance learning through?
Well, not should schools, but schools should continue distance learning, right? Okay, and wait, are you on the affirmative side or the negative side?
Affirmative.
Okay, so you're for it. Okay, so anything else you want to add on your list of things that are reasons as to why? What's the last thing on that board? It can teach people what?
I can teach people how to keep a schedule.
Okay. Do you think distance learning will help people become more organized or teach them how to become organized and how to manage their time better?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that all part of the schedule?
Yeah.
You're going to mention? Okay. So now let's go to, go ahead, finish. Can increase so you're saying it can potentially increase performance, you're writing up there. Okay. How about the negative side of that? Could it potentially increase performance?
Yes, but it can also increase laziness.
It can. Oh, he's saying it can increase laziness. Okay. So let's go through what you have on the negative side. What are you going to rebuttal? Okay. It can't. Go ahead.
For the negative side, for the negative, they can say,
yeah, you're reading your bad handwriting. Your horrible handwriting. It's okay. It's on the board, so I'll let it be horrible and slanted and misspelled. And
it will make it easier for people to cheat.
Now that doesn't like cheat. That looks like
Chia.
So let's fix that. That A really looks like a Q. Honestly, come on. I just can't.
It looks like a P.
Yeah. Okay. So it'll make it easier. Okay, I can go for that.
It can cause laziness.
Okay.
If people continue...
You do know laziness is spelled wrong, right? Like, you have to drop the Y
yes,
at an I.
I know how to spell laziness wrong.
But it's not spelled right. I just can't. I can't. Okay, go ahead.
If people...
You're being lazy.
If people adapt to online learning, they might want to switch to homeschool, which is bad for schools.
Did you just spell which? WHITCH? I can't. Jeremiah, I can't let you do it.
Mommy, I'm a math person, okay?
I understand that, but you do know that's spelled wrong, right?
Yes, it's like...
I hate seeing the spelling errors, but I'm gonna look it over. I'm going to look it over because this is not being turned in. This is just your brainstorming and you know what you wrote. But if you are writing on paper to turn something into me, buddy, let me tell you, I'm marking it what? Wrong. Okay, and you are rewriting. Never in an essay. Okay, go ahead. Let's keep moving. Okay, so you're saying increased homeschooling opportunities. So that's a negative for the schools. Why? But tell me, why is that a negative for the schools? What will end up happening?
Less income, less tax, and which can be eventually bad for the government because that means less taxes for the government.
Well, you mean the local government? Because the taxes that you pay with your through your home, and taxes, other types of taxes. Thank you. I'll clean it for you, is how the schools get the funding, right? To make sure that students have what they need. But what's another negative aspect of that? Because not everybody can homeschool. There are some parents who have to go into the office. There's parents
or don't
who
have enough money.
who may not have sufficient income to, homeschool. Although you can homeschool for free, absolutely. We don't have to have all this curriculum. There's lots of free things online, but it may not be conducive for every family to homeschool. So what happens to those kids?
They have to go to school.
And if there's not enough funding for that school,
They can't
won't-
get the education.
so that's another negative component. So let's add that somewhere. Students who are less fortunate or who have less income but still have to go to school, right? The schools won't have sufficient funding to properly educate the students. Think about it. They won't have proper buildings. Things will be falling apart. They won't have the books, the resources. How in our area, how you guys get MacBooks, each student to go home, or Chromebook, whatever you guys call them. 1 second, boo-boo. We're going to go ride your bicycle. 1 second, okay? Let me finish with, not bicycle. Minnie Mouse car, I'm sorry. Let me finish with Jeremiah. But do you know that happens currently in a lot of places, especially a lot of places where there are Black and brown people, minorities? They have schools that are just insufficient, a lack of everything, then and now, currently, today, So it's, how about when you're on the computer, come on. When you're on the computer for a long time, what do I always say?
Get off.
Get off the computer! Why?
Because I'm on it too much.
Yeah, a lot of parents don't want their children to have all that screen time. So do you think that's going to be a problem? How about if parents start saying, well, since you've been in school all day and you had 4, 5, 6 hours of screen time, guess what? No games because you had too much screen time. What are you going to say? You're going to be like, what?
I can't. I was gonna say something else, but I can't say that.
You better, whatever it was. If you can't say it, then you shouldn't be thinking about it. But what can we add there? Look, what can we add there? Increased what? Screen time, right? Let's write that. And that could be a bad thing for some parents. Some parents just don't want that. So there will be an increase of screen time. Look at those. What are those? What are those? What are those?
This is bullying.
Twinkle toes. Jeremiah, you need some lotion. What's happening? Did you do your grooming this morning?
I did. I took a shower.
You're stuttering. You're not telling the truth.
I took a shower and brushed my teeth.
But you didn't do your facial routine. You didn't put any lotion on your face, and you surely didn't do your hair.
I put the face stuff.
You did not. You did not moisturize your hair. You didn't even comb your hair. Nothing. Anyway, when we're done with this, do that. Let's go. So let's finish that. Let's write 1 or 2 more interesting facts. That's going to help with your introduction and stuff like that. Boy, you need to really comb your hair. Like, you can tell. It's just not
it's
moisturized and combed.
It's always better when it was hot. Ugh.
Okay, come on.
Why
And be careful not to erase your board, because if your shirt gets on the board, you're going to have to rewrite all that. All right, so let's go ahead and finish. Okay, let's go ahead and finish that. And then your debate starts in 45 minutes. So good luck. Have fun. Don't forget, as you and your group discuss your points, check off everything that you've discussed so that you guys can have a good argument.
I don't know why, but
Right?
I smell Chick-fil-A.
I don't know why either, because there's no Chick-fil-A in the house right now. And I know what you're saying. I smell Chick-fil-A because you're asking me, can you get me some Chick-fil-A?
What? I am?
Yeah, you are asking me. And the answer is what? Guess the answer is no. Huh?
Yes.
What do you think it is?
Maybe.
Maybe? I'm thinking of a word. Either yes or no. And maybe it's not one. Which one is it? Which one is it?
Come to me. Yes.
Very no.
Been expected.
You're doing great.
Why did you write?
See, why can't they just do the passive voices for you?
Because it's a technical document, we want to keep it in active voice.
Mom, this is clarity. This is in beta, but your whole sentence has to go through some changes for this one. And so your sentence may be unclear or hard to follow. Consider rephrasing. Your current sentence is: it should be recognized that there are a variety of acceptable approaches that could be employed to ensure this effort satisfactory completion. But your current sentence is: it should be recognized that there are a variety of acceptable approaches that could be employed to ensure satisfaction completion of this effort.
So how should I fix it?
You should fix it by removing that there and put it to ensure this efforts with a
Wait, to ensure this efforts with an S? That's not what I want to say though.
effort satisfactory.
Oh,
completion.
apostrophe S?
Yes, apostrophe S.
So this effort's satisfactory. Okay, so read it the way you want to correct it for me.